lovely it is to see you at the end of the week. Don't worry, there is nothing wrong with your calendar. Yes, we are here together, and it is a rather strange day here in England. We have wind, we have sunshine, and also we have lots of pretty colours of nature as well to enjoy today. Hi, here we go. Yes, it is English Addict. Something slightly different today, you may notice, because, well, we're not normally on this particular day. But we are today coming to you live from the birthplace of the English language, which just happens to be, oh my goodness, it's England. Something very strange is happening. I hope you can see me all right, because I think maybe there might be a little problem with the live stream. Let's see, shall we? I hope it is working all right. If it isn't, well, I might be in big trouble. Oh no, we are okay. Something very strange just happened, you see, to one of my devices. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you feeling happy? Do you have one of these on your face at the moment? I hope you do, because yes, we get to do this all over again. Not only the live stream, but also life itself. We get to enjoy another day of this. My name is Mr. Duncan. I am a person who sometimes appears on YouTube. I pop up, and you might describe me as one of those. A lot of people say that I am one of those. An English addict. I like English very much, and I have a feeling the reason why you are here today is because you like English as well. Or maybe you just like watching me. It is true that a lot of people do find me slightly annoying. Can you believe that? There are people out there who say, that Mr. Duncan, he's really annoying. I can't stand that guy. I know. You're as shocked as I am, to be honest. Talking of which, we are discussing annoying things today. Many annoying things around. Maybe something that you find irritating. Something that makes you feel annoyed. Something that is annoying is a thing that makes you feel annoyed. So the annoyance is the thing that is causing you to feel annoyed. And we might also say that that thing is annoying. All of that coming up later on. And I hope you will stay with me as well. Yes, it is a little bit different because we are doing this on a day where we don't normally come together. And there is a reason for that, because I'm not with you on Sunday. Normally I am with you every Sunday and Wednesday. But this week I'm not. So I will not be with you on Sunday. This Sunday coming, there will be no English Addict. But at least we can enjoy each other's company today, because it is the end of the week. Yes, it's Friday. It is Friday and we are here together. I hope you are feeling good. I suppose we should be feeling good today because it is the end of the week. For many people, the weekend is just around the corner, and then we have at least 2 days to enjoy ourselves. Anything planned for you this weekend? Anything interesting happening? Maybe. We will see what happens over the next couple of days. And you know what it's like. Life can be unpredictable. You have no idea what is around the corner. Everything looking lovely outside at the moment. There it is. That is one of the plants in the garden. And you can see there are lots of bees buzzing around this particular plant. So this plant is called a dunculus or cardunculus. And if you look closely, you can see there are some buzzing bees. They are taking the pollen and also the nectar from the plants. And a few days ago, there were so many bees buzzing around on this particular plant. It was a very unusual sight, to say the least. You can see that the sun is out. We do have some sunshine today. In fact, if we look at the other camera angle, you can see it is rather nice today. So there it is. Some lovely fluffy white clouds and also some blue sky and everything looking rather nice today, even though over the past couple of days we've had a lot of rain. But things have settled down and everything is not too bad. A cool day today, a little cool. It is only 19 Celsius, although it does feel rather nice compared to what we had a few days ago when it was very, very hot. Hello to the live chat. I must not forget you, because without your cooperation, I wouldn't be here, because I would have no one to talk to. So hello to the live chat. Hello also to, I'm not sure who was on today first, because I will just check. I think it was Alexandra. Let's just have a look. Just a moment. I'm not sure. Oh, Valentin. Hello, Valentin. Nice to see you here today. You are first on today's live chat. Congratulations to you. Thank you, Valentin. Thank you very much for joining today and also being the first on the live chat. We also have Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice. Nice to see you here. We have Mika. Hello, Mika. Nice to see you on the live stream as well. I know where you are. It is not easy to come on all the time and watch because it is quite late where you are. Hello also to Vitas. Thank you for joining me. Megar is here as well. Palmyra. We also have Claudia. Oh, hello, Claudia. Guess what? I'm going to show some photographs that you sent me concerning your food in a few moments. We also have Vitas. Nice to see you back as well. Zudzika. Kui Hui Woo. Hello, Kui Hui Woo. Nice to see you today on the live stream as well. Laura is here. We also have Magdalena. Nice to see you back here today. Bakuk. Hello, Bakuk. Usama. Hello to you. I am new. Are you? Is it your first time on the live chat? Well, all I can say is welcome, and I hope you have a good time here. I always get excited when we have new people on the live chat, so welcome to you. We also have Anna. Hello, Anna. Nice to see you on the live stream as well. A little different today because I'm not normally here on Friday, but I am here today. Did you know, you might not know this, but when I first started doing my live streams, I would always do them on Friday. Who remembers that? Way back in 2016, when I started doing my live streams, I used to do them every Friday at 1 o'clock UK time for around about 5 or 6 months. And then I changed the time because I realized it might be a better idea to do my live streams on Sunday when there are more people around. So that's the reason why I changed. But yes, it's true. When I first started doing my live streams, I actually did them on a Friday, but then I stopped. Hello also to Maroots. Nice to see you here today. Hello Megar, who says, thank you, Mr. Duncan, for coming on live today. It is like a big, amazing surprise for us and a great start to the weekend. Thank you very much for your lovely compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. We also have, you know what's coming next. A big welcome to Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Thank you for joining us again, and I hope you have had a good week where you are. We also have, who else is here? Hamza Hamain is here as well. You have just arrived at the right time because we are talking about a few things today. We will be looking outside as well. Hello, Baram. Baram says hello as well. Oh, quite a few people joining in already on the live chat. Thank you very much. Thank you also for your lovely compliments about my shirt. You can see here, it says on my shirt, I am an English addict. Are you? That's what it says for those wondering. And you might be able to purchase these soon. You might. I'm just trying to sort things out with that, to be honest. Hello, Irene. Hello also to... Oh. Hello, Mika. Mika says, my husband is watching my neighbour. My neighbour Tarturo on TV now, besides me. Oh, I see. So are you watching me alone or are you watching me with someone else? Interesting. Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana. Nice to see you here today as well. So many people joining in. I never know. I'm never sure how many people are actually going to join me when I do my unusual live streams at different times. So I'm always interested to find out how many people actually join me. Hello also Christina again. Hello, nice to see you back here as well. I have received some lovely photographs over the past few days. Can I say a big thank you to Irene. Hello Irene, for your lovely dog. You sent me a beautiful photograph of your little doggy. Oh, isn't that lovely? It's very small. It looks like a small dog, but then I think it might be a puppy. Is it a young dog? A baby dog, maybe? So this is Irene's dog, and its name is... Oh, it's a she, by the way. It's a lady dog. Nina. Nina. Hello, Nina. Is your dog watching as well? A big ruff to you, Nina. And also thank you to Irene for sending the photograph. We also have another picture. Oh, yes. Now this is more like it. Food. We are talking food now. This is from Claudia. And as you know, I always like to ask Claudia what she is cooking in her pot. And this was a meal that Claudia was making on, I think it was on Wednesday. Sprouts. Interesting. I like sprouts. Also onions, fried onions, and carrots as well. And apparently also lots and lots of garlic. I do like garlic on my food. I know I mention this all the time. Another photograph from Claudia. Now this is the fish that we were talking about the other day. Do you remember? We were talking about what Claudia was making, and you were making some fish, a certain type of fish called hake. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever tried eating hake before. However, there it is. That's what it looks like. I will be honest with you, it does remind me a little bit of cod. You are doing one of two things now. You are either agreeing with me or you are now shouting at your screen. So I think this looks like cod. What do you think? I wonder what it tastes like. So there it is, hake. Thank you very much, Claudia, for sending those photographs in to me, and as a way of keeping my appetite going as well. I have to say, I do feel a little hungry. I'm hungry today because all I've eaten today, this is not a lie, all I've had today is one piece of toast. And I know I am always being told off. I am always being scolded for not eating enough food. But yes, all I've had today is a little piece of toast. So I am feeling quite hungry. Thank you very much for that. We also have, who else is here today? I like to say hello to everyone. Mosen. Hello, Mosen. Welcome back. Nice to see you all here on Friday. It feels very strange. So this is a slightly shorter one. It isn't going to be for 2 hours. Some of you might be pleased to hear that. Some of you might be very pleased to find out that I'm not here for 2 hours today. Here are some interesting expressions using the colour green and red. And I thought it would be interesting to show these expressions to you. So first of all, this particular phrase or sentence is using the colour green. You might give the green light, which is a very interesting phrase. I'm sure you may have heard of this before in the past. When you agree on something, or maybe if you give permission for something to happen or go ahead, we often say that you give the green light. You are saying, or you are giving permission, you are allowing something to go ahead. You give it the green light. So quite often, if you give someone the green light, it means you are giving them permission. You are allowing them to do a particular thing. To green light something as well. So another expression is green light a particular thing. Again, that means something has been approved. You have given permission for something to happen. So you might give the green light to a building project. You give the green light to planning permission, or you allow planning or building to take place. You give the green light. You are giving the go-ahead to something. Another colour that we sometimes use in phrases is red. We might say that something is a red flag. Now, quite often when we think of a red flag, we often think of warning or danger. So when we say that something is a red flag, it means something that we should be worried about or cautious about. Maybe we should be very wary or aware of that particular thing. So when we talk about something as a red flag, we are saying that that thing might be dangerous. It might cause harm, or maybe you are approaching a situation, or maybe a person is behaving in a very strange way, or maybe they appear to be dangerous. You can say that something is a red flag. And then we have another one using red. We might say that something is a red light. Now, when we think about driving on the road, we often think of red as the colour of danger, but also it is the colour that is used when you want to say stop. When you come to the end of a road or a junction, you have to wait, and quite often there are traffic lights. So when the traffic lights turn red, it means stop. Don't go any further, you have to wait. So when something is a red light, it means something is a warning. Something is acting as a warning that something might be happening, something negative, something bad. A thing in the future might be dangerous, or it might also be a problem. Something is a red light. You are saying that that thing might cause harm. It might be dangerous. I always like to show you new sentences and new words, because that is the reason why we are here doing this. A quick break and then we are back. Today we are looking at things that are annoying. Maybe today you can think about all of the things in your life that are annoying. Maybe there is something that irritates or annoys you. Maybe that person or that thing is me. I hope not. Sadly, Mr. Steve is not here today, and he won't be here on Sunday. Come to think of it, nor will I. We are having a little break on Sunday, but don't worry, we are back next week. Everything will be back to normal, I hope. Dippy-dippy-dippy-doo, Friday. It is Friday. It feels very strange to be here on Friday, but we are here on Friday. And guess what? Guess what? So are you. You're also here on Friday as well. I don't want to end the week on a miserable, sad note, but we are talking about annoying things today. Words and expressions connected to annoying things. One thing I just noticed, Mr. Steve, in the video that we just saw, was cutting his grass. The strange thing is, this year, Steve has hardly cut the grass because the weather has been so extreme with the heat, and also we've had so little rain, almost no rain, and poor Mr. Steve's grass at the moment is not looking very healthy. I will be honest with you, it's not looking very good at all. Although we do need a lot of rain, most of the rain is not actually staying on the ground. So the strange thing about rain, sometimes when you think that it will make a problem better or ease a problem, quite often rain can make things much worse. For example, dry ground, rain, perfect. Unfortunately, it isn't, because the rain will not soak into the ground. It will not go into the ground. So it can be a little awkward when you get rain after a dry spell of weather. And that's what's happening here at the moment. So even though we've had a lot of rain over the past couple of days, it doesn't seem to be making the problem any better. It is not making the problem go away. We still have a lot of dry land, and everyone is still feeling the pain of the hot weather that we had. Sue Cat is here. Hello, Sue Cat. How nice to see you here as well. Very nice to see you here. We also have Teaksha as well. Hello, Mr. Duncan, and everyone here. Hello, Teaksha. Nice to see you back here as well on the live chat. Wow, so many people are watching right now. Should I feel nervous that so many people are hanging on to my every word? Wow, so much pressure indeed. So today we are looking at things, words and expressions that might describe something that is annoying. For example, annoying things, annoying habits, things that can be annoying. So let's have a quick look at some of the words. Well, first of all, we might say that an annoying thing disturbs. Something that is annoying might break your concentration. It might break your peace and relaxation. Something annoying is a thing that is bothering you. An annoying thing. For example, you might say, that car alarm is annoying. How annoying is that? That car alarm is annoying. Your loud music is annoying. I would imagine that one of the most common complaints that people have about their neighbours will be, and is, noise. I think so. Various types of noise. Maybe your friend, or maybe somebody living nearby, someone you know, their car alarm keeps sounding. It keeps going off and making a lot of noise. We might also be annoyed about a person's loud music. Your loud music is annoying. Some people like to play their music loud. They like to open their windows so all the neighbours can hear the music. The word annoy can also be used to mean bother or Pester. I like that word, pester. If you pester someone, you pester. It means you are constantly annoying them, or you are bothering them, or you keep disturbing them. You pester that person. Maybe you keep asking someone for a favour, or maybe you keep wanting to call them on the telephone. You pester them. You won't leave that person alone, and it can be quite annoying. You might say that you annoy me. Why do you keep annoying me? A person who will not leave you alone. They keep wanting to talk to you, or maybe if you are in a hurry, maybe you see them in the street and they want to talk, but you are in a hurry. It can be rather annoying. A thing you wish would stop is annoying. So maybe something that is happening, or something you can hear, something that is bothering you is annoying. A thing you wish would stop is annoying. His laugh is very annoying. Some people make a very strange sound when they laugh. What about you? Do you have a nice laugh, or is your laugh annoying? Does it annoy people? So maybe a person might wish that another one, or another person they know, would stop laughing because the sound that they make is annoying. A bad habit. Oh yes, this is the one. This is the thing that can cause all sorts of problems. A bad habit or characteristic is annoying. Maybe a bad habit that a person has, and we can think of many bad habits. I'm sure we can think of many of them. For example, well, here's a good one. People who bite their nails. I suppose it's not a bad thing, but when you see someone doing it, it can be a little annoying. Maybe a bad habit or a characteristic that a person keeps doing. And maybe you find it annoying. Maybe you find it something that is irritating. Do you have to keep biting your nails? She has this annoying habit of biting her fingernails. Some people do that when they are feeling anxious or maybe nervous about something. Some people will bite their nails when they are bored and they have nothing else to do. Unfortunately, if you have to watch someone biting their nails, it is not much fun. Another habit that can be very annoying and not very nice to look at is when a person picks their nose. We all do it, I know, sometimes I do. Normally when I think that there is no one around. We all like to have a little forage. We all like to explore our little snot caves from time to time, even though it is quite a disgusting thing to do. So a bad habit can also be something such as biting your nails, picking your nose. She has this annoying habit of picking her nose. Yes, even women, ladies, girls, they sometimes pick their nose. We often think that that particular habit is a male thing, but I think women can pick their noses. I'm sure it happens sometimes. Another annoying thing, and I'm sure you will all appreciate how annoying this is. If you are on an aeroplane and a child is sitting behind you, but they keep kicking the back of your seat. If you are taking a very long flight, if you are going on a long flight, maybe 5 or 6 hours, maybe even 10 or 12 hours, and there is a child behind you and they are noisy and they keep kicking the back of your seat, that can be annoying. I would say the worst thing on an aeroplane, besides people who want to keep talking all the time and they won't shut up, a crying baby. A baby crying. Have you ever been on a flight where there was a young baby and it was getting really angry because babies do not like flying? You might not realise, but the air pressure inside an aeroplane can actually cause a baby's ears to become painful inside. So it can cause discomfort and pain for very small children and babies. Oh, here is another one. This is for the ladies. All of the ladies watching. Men have a very annoying habit. Do you know what that habit is? Yes, we have an annoying habit. Some men, not all men, but if you are in a relationship, if you have a boyfriend or a husband, you will know that quite often the man will leave the toilet seat up. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. But there is a reason for that, you see. Men are actually being very kind and considerate because they put the toilet seat up so their wee-wee will not go on the seat, you see. So in fact, they are doing it for a nice reason. I know sometimes it might be annoying, but yeah, that's why men do it. So we always put the toilet seat up when we go for a number one. So then the seat will stay clean. The only problem is quite often we will forget to put the seat back down again afterwards, and that can cause quite a lot of annoyance in relationships. It really can. So a bad habit or a characteristic can be annoying. To repeat the same thing many times can be annoying. Maybe you are learning English. A lot of people do complain about having to repeat things, but it is a good part and a useful thing to do when you are learning a second language. Maybe you are singing a song. Maybe you belong to a choral group and you have to keep singing the same piece of music over and over again. It might begin to become annoying. So if you have to repeat something again and again, another thing that can be annoying is when a person cannot hear what you're saying, even though you are very close to them. So maybe again in relationships, quite often the husband or the wife, the girlfriend or boyfriend might say something to their partner, and the partner keeps saying, "What? What? What?" Over time, that can become quite annoying. So you do find in relationships, at least one person in the relationship keeps, it's almost as if they've lost their hearing because they keep saying, "What? What?" Even though you're right next to them. Can I just say, Mr. Steve does that sometimes. I might be sitting next to Mr. Steve and I will say something to him. And then he says, "What?" And I think, how can you not hear what I'm saying? So I suppose that can be a little bit annoying as well. Annoying things, that's what we're talking about today. A feeling that won't go away can annoy you. Maybe you have pain in your body. Maybe you have injured yourself. Maybe you have injured your leg or your arm, and now you are in pain. You are feeling discomfort. A feeling that won't go away can annoy you. This toothache is so annoying. Something annoying. Pain. Probably, I would say that pain is the worst thing that anyone can suffer. If you are feeling pain, then you will become quite annoyed very quickly. Toothache. Please don't get me started. I'm not going to talk about teeth. Not today. An irritating thing is annoying. A lot of people say, can you believe it? A lot of people say that I am annoying. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I always have a smile on my face. You often find people who are happy might also be a little bit annoying. I don't know why, but yes, some people do say that I am annoying. Maybe it's my personality, I don't know. An irritating thing is annoying. I really do wish. You know what's coming. I really do wish that dog would stop barking all the time. It is annoying. It is annoying as hell. Yes. I wish that dog would stop barking. It is annoying as hell. I'm sure we've all been in this situation in the past. We've all been in this position where maybe a neighbour, someone who lives nearby, has a dog that will not stop barking. Maybe during the night. Maybe during the day. It can be irritating. So something that is irritating is annoying. Maybe you can feel discomfort or pain, or maybe you just feel annoyed by something. Annoying, well, we can say that something that is annoying gets on your nerves. If something gets on your nerves, it means it is causing annoyance. It is making you feel quite annoyed. Claudia. I often ask what? Quite often when I don't understand something, but I understand you very well. Thank you, Claudia. That's very kind of you. A little break so I can clear my throat, because I think I am about to start coughing my head off, which is quite annoying. I'm a big boy now. We're back. I just had a lovely drink of water. I just had a lovely drink of refreshing water, and now my throat is much better. Thank you very much. It happens sometimes, especially when you are talking for a long period and maybe your throat becomes dry. So that is what was happening there. We are looking at annoying things today. We are taking a look at things that can be irritating or annoying. So we just looked at things that can be irritating. Also, something that is annoying gets on your nerves. Maybe something that is happening around you that you don't like. It can be annoying. We can say that it gets on your nerves. Your complaining is starting to get on my nerves. All this talk of politics really gets on my nerves. There are many people who do not like talking about politics, although it would appear that these days politics is a hot topic. But many people don't like talking about it because they find that it can cause arguments, or maybe they just don't want to hear about it. So something that is annoying, we can say that it gets on your nerves. The word annoy can also mean or be used to express upset. If you irritate someone, if you wind up someone, you are annoying them. You are making them feel annoyed, upset, irritated. You are winding them up. So maybe a person who is becoming annoyed by something, maybe they start to feel angry inside. When you feel annoyed, it is a strong emotional response to something that you don't like. You are starting to upset me. His noisy slurping is irritating me. Please don't wind me up. If you wind someone up, it means you are doing something that is annoying that person. You are winding them up. You are making them feel angry. Something offensive or disgusting can annoy you. As we mentioned earlier, there are many bad habits that people can have. There are habits that people can have. Sometimes they don't realize they are doing it. And this is one thing I always find fascinating about bad habits. You will be amazed how many people don't even realize that they're doing it. Why do you have to pick your nose? It is so annoying. It's annoying how you eat with your mouth open. We all know someone, especially children. Quite often children will eat their food with their mouth open. It's quite annoying. But it's even more annoying when an adult is doing it. When an adult, a grown-up, is eating with their mouth full, and then they open their mouth whilst they are chewing. It can be quite annoying and a little bit disgusting. An annoying thing is generally bad. So a bad thing, something that is happening that is bad, quite often can also be annoying. You have this annoying habit of tapping your feet, or maybe you tap your fingers like that. So a person who is doing something that they don't even realize that they are doing can be annoying, a bad habit, or something that someone doesn't even realize that they are doing. You have this annoying habit of tapping your feet. You have this annoying habit of tapping your fingers as well. So something that a person is doing and maybe they don't even realize it can be very annoying. Annoyance is often expressed in anger. So when you become annoyed by something, if something annoys you, you will feel angry. Anger is the feeling of annoyance. Something that is annoying you, something that is getting on your nerves, is making you feel angry. I can't stand the way you chew your food. Stop following me. For goodness sake, shut that dog up. I like the last one. Many neighbours will say that if their next door neighbour has a dog that keeps barking all the time. For goodness sake, shut that dog up. Maybe someone is following you around the street and they keep wanting to talk to you. Stop following me. You are showing that you are annoyed. Maybe you have to sit at the dining table every night with your husband and he is chewing his food and is making a lot of noise at the same time. I can't stand the way you chew your food. Of course, there is a bright side to all of this. It is not all doom and gloom. Everyone, and I mean everyone, every person on the planet can be annoying at times. So even if you are in a relationship, even if you are married to someone, you might find that that person is annoying. That person makes you feel annoyed from time to time. Not always, but sometimes. Sometimes they make you feel annoyed. They can be annoying. So everyone, all people, we all have something that is annoying or can annoy another person. So even if you are in a loving relationship, even if you are deeply in love with someone, it is possible to annoy each other. Mr. Steve sometimes annoys me. And I know you don't believe this, but sometimes I can be quite annoying. I know you can't believe it. You're shocked. So am I. But it is true. Apparently sometimes I can be a little bit annoying, according to Mr. Steve. So I suppose I should finish by asking you the question. What annoys you? Is there something that in your life, in your daily life, annoys you? Maybe something that gets on your nerves. Something that annoys me. I will start this off. So you can have your own suggestion. If you have something in your life that is annoying you. Something that annoys me is when I switch the television on and I want to watch something entertaining, which these days is not easy to do because most TV programs are rubbish, to be honest. But there always seem to be commercials on all the time. So maybe you sit down and you watch a film and there is a film playing on TV and you think, oh good, I haven't seen this movie for a long time. And then you get comfortable and you watch the movie for around 6 or 7 minutes. And then suddenly there's an advert, a commercial break. And it seems to go on forever. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Commercials playing one after the other. And you're waiting for your movie to come back on because you want to see the rest of it. So I must admit, I do find commercials on television. Television commercials can be rather annoying sometimes, especially when there are lots of them. Magdalena says, selfish and people that don't have respect for others annoy me. Yes, I think they can. And we do live in a world, you might say that the world we live in can be a selfish place. People can be selfish and heartless. Maybe they are only thinking about themselves and not other people. They can be self-centered. egotistical, perhaps. Yes, I think that's a good one. So I do think there are many things that might annoy us, although I suppose it's fair to say that most of those things will just pass you by. So maybe you will feel annoyed for just a few moments, and then after that, it passes. It goes away. It fades. However, some people find many things annoying. All I can say is their day, their average day, must be absolutely awful. Christina says, when I try to watch a film on TV and someone is talking. Oh, Christina, who is it? Who are you talking about? Who is the person who keeps annoying you when you are trying to watch television? There is, yes. People who are false and lie can also be annoying. Yes. Well, when we think of the internet, let's face it. The internet, this thing you are watching now, is full of fake, false, and I suppose deceptive people who are saying things or doing things or pretending to be something that they are not. The internet is full of those. I suppose YouTube has quite a few people who pretend to be something, but I would imagine one of the worst places is Instagram. Instagram. People are always talking about Instagram, and they say, oh, the people on there, they are so fake. They pretend to have wonderful lives, but in reality they don't. They are just pretending. So yes, I think that is good. Palmyra says, Mr. Duncan, it is a good thing that you are off on Sunday because I am going to meet my school friends. Good. Well, I'm glad that you've managed to find something to do because I won't be with you on Sunday. I hope that does not annoy you. I hope you don't feel irritated by that. So just to remind you again, I am not with you on Sunday. Sunday I am not here, and the reason is because, well, other things are happening, to be honest with you. A lot of things going on at the moment. I might tell you what they are next week. So I am going. I hope you've enjoyed this past hour. 61 minutes I've been with you. I will go and I will see you again next Wednesday. So the next time I'm on here, yes, I know it's a long time. You are going to say, Mr. Duncan, that is very annoying. I'm annoyed because you won't be here until next Wednesday. It's too long. But no, I have to do some other things this weekend. And next Wednesday, I will be back with you from 2 p.m. UK time. And then after that, everything will be back to normal. And hopefully, it will stay that way. We will see what happens. So thanks for your company. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope this has been different. It feels very strange to be with you on Friday, but it also felt very good as well. There wasn't a single moment where I felt annoyed. I loved all of it. Thanks for your company. I will see you again next Wednesday. I will mention that a couple of times so you know when I will be back next Wednesday. Not Sunday. Next Wednesday I will be back with you. Thanks for your company. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for your lovely comments today. I will see you next week, next Wednesday. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English saying thanks for watching. See you again soon. Just a few days and then we will be back together again, reunited. And of course, until the next time we meet here, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Take care of yourself and enjoy your weekend. And of course, I will miss you all. Ta-ta for now.